Yo, it's BMS0 bringing you another awesome gameplay on Hijacked. And today I'm going to talk a little bit about map rotations. This is my opening route, and what I decided to do on this map is sit back a little bit. On Hijacked and Domination, the other team a lot of times will like to rush straight up to the flag, and if you sit back you can pick them off a little bit, especially if you have a long range weapon like an AN-94. And the second time that you push up right now, you got to think that they're spawning in the same place that they started the game at. So it's essentially like you're starting the game over. So you gotta anticipate them approaching you quickly, and you're basically flanking them for the second time, right? So a lot of these guys are the same guys that you killed in your first opening route. So I slowed this part down. I want you guys to see this. It's extremely important. As I see this guy run by, I am able to recognize that he has a sniper, right? And we all know how the snipers are in this game. They will kill you so fast, and it's tough to win gunfights even close up with them. So I switch weapons. And this is extremely important because I see so many people have a secondary weapon on their class and not use it. And the way the create a class system is, it's so important that you utilize each and every point. So if you're one of those guys that has a secondary and you almost never switch to your secondary, you might want to think about using that point in your create a class system a little more wisely and on something more useful. Maybe hardline to get your kill streaks, something else that can benefit you as opposed to something that you're carrying with you that won't help you. So right now I'm basically in my map rotations, and I know I talked about this in the last video, and I'll leave a link in the description of my last video in case you missed it. But basically I'll go a little bit more in depth. These map rotations are ways to basically utilize the area that you're occupying by killing your enemies and then moving. So when you see me kill these guys, I immediately kill them and then I rotate, right? I see them respawn now that I have my orbital VSAT, so I can reapproach them. I know where they are, but I'm basically doing the same rotations before and after I get my orbital VSAT. So what you want to do is try and recognize these map rotations, and really these map rotations are a good way of throwing your opponent off. You can kill someone in their spawn and they will immediately run back to that same place. And if you kill them and rotate, they will not expect you to be in a different place. So a lot of times you'll get these really, really easy kills on your opponents that are running to where you were last time you killed them. And it's a good way to get a lot of easy kills. And here I got a little bit unlucky. I think if he had any other weapon but a shotgun, I probably would have got that kill and been very close to my next orbital VSAT. But this is a good way to utilize the flag caps. I'm sure you guys probably know this already, but you can kind of head glitch these little barriers over here by the B flag, and you can get extra points. And I slowed this down. Look at my mini map. I know that this guy is just inside of this house, right? So what do? I let my dog go in first, and then I kill him. What do you guys do when a dog is running at you? You immediately spray all of your bullets straight at that dog. That dog is occupying all of your attention. So I know that if I let my dog go in first, I am in a win-win situation. If I lose that gunfight against him, which chances are he won't even be shooting at me, then my dog kills him and I get 15 points. If I win the gunfight, I get 115 points, or 100 points. And it's just a win-win situation. Here, I decide to call my orbital VSAT in right away because I'm in a tense situation. This is an excellent spot on this map. Either one of the sides of the map, you can utilize this spot because the enemies will not expect you to be there. They will go running out just like that gentleman did, and they will get killed without even getting a shot off at you. So again, I'm kind of back in my map rotation. I'm sort of utilizing the area and the space and some of these head glitches to get some easy kills where I'm at an advantage and they're at a disadvantage. And you can really start to see the repetitiveness of my gameplay in these map rotations, but it works. It's something that if you want to improve as a player in this game, you need to make use of these map rotations. And Most maps have a really good map rotation where you can get a good series of kills and make use of these rotations. And you can see I get my kill streaks, and I can hear the round counting down, but I'm playing aggressive, right? This is really important, and again, I touched on it on my last video, but I'm still playing aggressive. I'm still playing the way I would if I hadn't had any kill streaks. One important thing, though, is that you should save your kill streaks till the next round. A swarm lasts around 45 seconds, and I believe dogs last around the same time. So if you use them later than 45 seconds left in the round, you're wasting time with your kill streaks. So that is why I saved my dogs and swarm here. And on this side of the map, I decided to take the same opening route, but basically on the other side. You get to this spot first on this side of the map. So if you spawn at the C flag, and I slowed this down again, look how I jump. When you're on this side of the map, if you jump, you can see all of the players coming down that little area on that side of the ship. And I do it again here. I do that almost every time I come around this corner because you're in such a vulnerable spot. By jumping there, you give yourself a huge advantage. You know exactly who all is coming and how many people are there. And you can actually shoot through that wall over there. So a lot of times when I jump like that, I'll shoot through that wall before I even come around the corner. And it gets a lot of kills because people don't see you or realize that you're there. So it's a good way to make use of some lines of sight on this map. And in just a second, you'll see I start to get into a map rotation on the other side of the map, basically. And it's really similar to the C side, but it's basically just another map rotation where I can get a few kills and I make a mistake here. I jump down. I am in that map rotation. I am getting kills and I'm doing good things, but then I go to cap the third flag, which generally is a big mistake. And I'm close to my kill streaks. The reason I did that is because I saw my team start to cap it, and I got a little greedy. I wanted to get to my kill streaks, and it got me killed. And if I would have gotten those kill streaks, I might have had 100 plus here, but that's less important than understanding that when you change your playstyle and get greedy for your kill streaks, you're going to be more likely to die in situations like that. And in general, capping all three flags on this game is not wise. When there is one flag that the other team has capped, they're going to be spawning on that side almost religiously. So you can really predict where they're going to be coming, and that's exactly what makes these map rotations so useful, because you know they're going to keep spawning in this area and they don't know where you're going to be. So it really is a good way to get a lot of kills, and most good players utilize that. So that's something to always keep in mind when you're playing this game, and when you're thinking about capping that third flag. Make sure that those points are important to you if you're going to be capping that third flag. Now I slowed this down. That guy cut across there, and what I'm doing is I'm moving downrange. That's what they call this. I know that he's going to be coming out of this side, and it turns out there was two of them. But I move myself into a position where I know he's going to be coming, and I know that I'm going to get easy kills. Anyways, guys, the rest of the map was a little bit uneventful. I got a few more kills, but the gameplay is coming to an end, so I want to thank you guys. Subscribe and like, and leave a comment below of what you liked and what you didn't like, and we'll see you guys next time.